Look at what fine mess.
The cold open.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
You look really good over there. I think you stole my beard. I think maybe I was supposed to wear that. Was I?
No, I'm Zeus.
Oh, is that who you are?
He's the king of the heavens.
That's the manliest you'll ever look, Jenkins, right
Yeah.
now. You
What
got
are
the
you talking
hairy
about?
calf like bulging out right there. You got the bulky
he's
chest
bulging.
happening. You got the beard.
yeah,
Look great.
If I were to take all my clothes off, that's the man.
And then you got Lacoste.
He's my queen.
I'm a princess.
She's my queen. No,
And
you're not the princess. You're queen.
what is your lady friend going to say if she sees a picture of this?
I don't know. We're gonna be.
What is your mother going to say if she sees a picture of this? Welcome back, gang. We are getting ready for our second series of the day. It is paiN versus Whreck. While whistling, paiN just played in the first series of the day, so they have a little bit of a break before they hop into their next series. But there has been already 10 minutes plus right now. The admin is cracking the whip, if you will. They have already been issued a level 1 drafting penalty and have about a couple more minutes before it goes to level 2. It is just a drafting penalty, so maybe some teams feel fine with that. They're missing out on some drafting time, but we are essentially ready to go over here.
We're ready.
Excellent.
We're
We are so ready.
Is anybody from? This is very hard to speak with this on. Is anybody from paiN in the lobby?
Nobody.
Nobody from
Nobody. Are they a team house? No, right?
I don't know.
CCNC actually?
I'm not.
I don't think
Great
so.
question.
I'm not
They're all
sure.
just waiting and taking their time, I guess, before they come in together.
Maybe.
Uh-oh, wait. I think some people have just started rolling in.
They're
Yes.
taking a group shower.
paiN is coming in now, one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 5 have shown up. Just missing one more person. But early expectations for this, my lady.
Well, definitely paiN.
Definitely paiN is a better
Oh,
team.
please don't do that. You sound better as
Oh,
Lacoste
that's a
than you do. You're
decree.
female.
That's a decree.
Oh, you're
right
going to
there.
decree this man to cast like that?
Oh,
Please,
it's
God,
gonna be
no.
hard. I'm gonna be a play-by-play this game.
Oh, good Lord.
I'll be merciful this time.
Okay. So paiN definitely a better team, no doubt about it. But we discussed about Whreck. They need to pull something cheesy, maybe an Arc Warden, a Brood Mother, so they will be able to take a game off paiN. I don't think they can 2-0 them, definitely not. But
Brink is one of the best invokers in North America, so
Yeah?
if they were to draft an entire lineup around his invoker, that could function as a cheese draft. And I know a lot of people are thinking, invoker, that's not cheesy. You have not seen this guy play invoker. He's very, very good at it. Even when he isn't playing the game, that's one of the few heroes that he can take into a pub and stomp people with. I'm always happy to have a Brink invoker on my team because he's very low rated because he doesn't play, but his invoker is very, very good, and it's some free carry stuff going on.
So he plays Invoker in a different way, or he plays Invoker just really, really
no,
well?
he just has the the right spells at the right time.
so it's a Quas, Wex, Exort Invoker.
exactly, exactly.
He's got the magic
As
touch.
we saw.
Wex
Yes.
Exort, Invoker, just like the last one. He's a bit of a brile on the Invoker.
All right, we are getting ready to fire into the game, and it's getting ready. So prepare to conjure your first spell, my wizard here, to get us into the draft and ready to go, of course.
Oh,
ready?
excellent. No.
Ready to go?
No, I didn't prep any today.
Oh god.
I was actually planning on being king because I need to watch the Leafs game later.
Oh, I
Starts at
love
5:30.
Just do a freestyle.
You need to be king in the next series.
Yeah, I need to be king on the next roll. That's fingers crossed for that one.
Well,
truly.
Statistically speaking, you will get king because you haven't yet. So did you get king?
I was king once.
King once. Okay.
King for a day.
King for a day.
If I know anything about math, you'll be the king next.
I think you don't, so I don't have high hopes.
Wheels flag.
I saw you
is
play
amazing,
darts.
by the way. Have you seen? Look at their flag.
Yeah, well,
Oh, has the draft started?
Yeah. Can you please?
Oh, sorry.
us
Can you please?
Production, would you do as we please? Set us into the draft with keyboard ease.
Now.
Oh, it's this end. Ha!
Hoda.
Oh, sorry. Let me just zap us in. Ah,
It's not working.
it's not sparking us in. It's
You
not
hit-
doing it.
You're not hitting the right code, I guess.
Is it? I thought it was up. What is it?
No.
Left, right. A B start.
It's Morse code. It's Morse code.
Oh,
You have to-
I only know SOS.
That's all I know too. I thought that was it.
That's it.
All right. Well, this
maybe
wizard
we'll
is
have
a
a draft
failure.
sometime. What? Is this my fault? It's true. It wasn't very good. I didn't prep it. Oh, there it is.
There we go.
Perfect.
Right when you least suspect it, it pops up. Anyways, check out
They get
Wheel's
ya.
flag.
If you zoom it in, disabled parking only, minimum fine 250. So, Jungle Legion Commander can't park. He can park, right?
Yeah.
What about
Because those
Wow.
are disabled players.
What about what about creep cutting on Axe?
That's parking. That's for sure.
That's cheese.
That's parking for sure.
So, we have Necro, Tiny, Silencer banned out,
Yes.
and Io, Whreck. They still lack one of the bans.
Well, I gotta say, maybe Drow and Terrorblade was a thing of yesteryear or just yesterday. I'm okay with this, unless it gets picked up right now. But for the meantime,
Pain.
still getting ignored and pushed aside.
paiN doesn't seem to care about the Drow, interestingly enough.
You're so much quieter than us with your beard.
King, you don't have to yell. It's fine. We hear you, King. It's fine. You rest that baby voice of yours.
So baiN is the first hero that's going to be picked up, the lane control. We can see a lot of setups with the baiN.
Why are we baning first over Arc Warden? Oh, sorry, over Winter Wyvern. That seems a little odd, doesn't it? Why are we baning over the Wyvern?
I'm resting my baby voice right now.
Oh, sorry. Don't we like Wyvern more?
Yeah, definitely. What Winter Wyvern provides you is so much better than baiN, in my opinion. He's a better laner overall, has the save capability that it's better than baiN's, and his ulti is just way too good.
Maybe paiNX is just confident going against it or wants more experience going against it.
Perhaps.
We're back.
Ooh, Redbird and Bluebird picked together potentially here with the Phoenix taken from Wheel.
Phoenix Wyvern, it is some
Oh, now we're talking.
That's a classic right there.
It really
you know, The
is.
old tree-bird combo. When did this first surface?
PG, I think.
Peter Pan Dam.
That's
Yeah.
right, Peter Pan Dam.
Yeah, everyone credits it to OG, but it was definitely an EG original.
It was
Yeah.
PPD.
Yeah.
I think he just really liked playing Tree, and then he just stumbled upon it. He's like, this is it. This is the combo.
What if I could lock them in their spot and they couldn't run from the egg?
Or
Yes.
kill the egg.
Yes.
It's genius.
They're just stuck there.
It's
I'm surprised that we didn't see Treant Protector at all picked in
Yeah, he hasn't
none
been
of these
picked.
games, because he's really contested in the first phase in other regions. Like, it enables you to play aggressive on the other lanes. He's a reasonably strong laner. They're gonna need some overtime damage against his living armor. So baiN Mirana, that's older than Dota 2 is this combo.
I can definitely get not favoring the Treant if you are trying to pick, certain styles of drafts that maybe don't favor him. Like, for example, if you're trying to aim towards these solo offlaners that you can
Yeah.
have a roamer, pick up a Tusk, an Earth Spirit, something like that. But like you said, there's actually a lot of these lineups that would do very well with the Treant Protector. Probably just teams kind of forgetting about it. And then also the people are getting a lot better at dealing with the tree. I think it's an NA classic. There's a lot of people in North America that just spam tree. So people will go with the Quelling Blade on a Mirana and just quelling literally every tree in the safe lane before the game starts.
Yeah, but then Treant Protectors don't even get the first
just go
spell.
Leech-
They just
Leech
go
Seed.
Leech Seed, Living Armor, which
Hey,
is
though.
way better in my opinion.
We've seen a lot of the time they still go for that spell though.
Yeah, they run into some
In
trouble.
North America, a little NA Dota, they just keep
So
the
maybe
same build.
they might have known about the Phoenix too. I don't know if they know that Wheel played a lot or something like that. Perhaps they've had some matches before, but that way that you open up with the baiN to lead in for the Mirana just in
Yeah.
case they go for the Phoenix, because Mirana's actually such a good counter to the Phoenix.
Mhm.
Or maybe it's just a very nice on the fly pick. But either way, they're well set for that combo.
baiN Mirana is one of the few combos that can actually kill the Phoenix before the egg too. You just Nightmare into arrow, and the Phoenix will die almost every single time because he has such low armor.
Yeah, but there's the Treant Protector
Yeah, that's true.
to heal him up. I remember Espada a couple of days ago, they played same exact lineup, Phoenix Treant
Espada.
opener,
Mhm.
and they sneaked in Huskar as the last pick. So this Huskar was pretty much unkillable. There's a lot of heal coming out from Phoenix and Treant, so something that could build potentially into Spirit Vessel.
Yeah, that would definitely be really good. Maybe even an Ancient Apparition. Although they do have the baiN, we saw the kind of for baiN in the previous series. It's not too great. I mean, I don't really like baiN with another 5 hero. It's terrible for, so maybe not Ancient Apparition. But hey, we said that a couple days ago, and the AA was picked against a lot of heals. So
Yep.
That's actually another reason the Phoenix Treant combo is so good, because you're just it's so much health swap between the damage and the healing that a lot of the time you overcommit
10 seconds
to
remaining.
to these heroes when you're in an engagement and they just kill you because they're healing
5
themselves.
seconds remaining.
So did I hear a storm ban? I did hear a storm ban.
Yeah, Storm's off the table, and before that, they got rid of the Drow. And Terrorblade also banned.
So I like disengagement versus Phoenix and Treant Protector, like Stampede or just very mobile cores, right? Like you already have the Mirana, but if you get like an Ember or something like that,
Maybe a Willow even.
yeah, Willow's another good one. That kind of stuff, because like if this wombo combo doesn't hit, those two heroes are pretty weak.
Hey, you
Yeah.
know what would be sick? Naga Siren. You know you can
Yeah,
sleep and
that was
hit,
the old
you
one.
can hit the egg.
Yeah.
It's just not a great hero, but it is good setup for the arrow. It's good in a dual off lane scenario.
Yeah, it locks down Mirana, who's typically elusive.
I
It
meant
was a
for-
classic
for-
with the Mirana.
Yeah, that was like
Oh, yeah, you're right. I
Pe-
see
pe-
what you mean.
people are just like, oh, Naga's so much better than Bane, you know, as a combo, and it is. I mean, you can essentially hit people during the setup for the arrow, as opposed to with the Nightmare. You just have to throw the arrow. You know, you can't hit. Only the Bane can. So, although it's not a common hero these days.
Radiant team pick.
Oh, there's the axe.
Finally.
My kingdom for an axe.
He's gonna have that free parking slot.
Yeah, he's quite the hero right now. Quite a what would you call it? He kind of does one thing and
Eh?
one thing only.
That's
cuts-
good though. You have to play aggressive, and Treant's really good in that pairing.
Yeah, I
Like,
was gonna
he can run up with
Oh,
the
yeah,
axe
actually,
too.
yeah, you're right. In this
10
game, he
seconds
could
remaining.
actually, like, they could actually lane. They don't need
Yeah.
to do the creep cutting
5
thing. So
seconds
Plus they have a
remaining.
Bane too, which makes it very difficult.
yeah, that's true. That is true. They can just do the sleep.
I still think they need some overtime damage, like an Ember Spirit. If they want to go, could go for something like a Jakiro, maybe even Venomancer to get that Treant Protector's heal off. It's really annoying to play against because you have this axe who loves to play aggressive
Mhm.
and is really tough to kill. And just by playing against Treant Protector, you have this mental damage that you're not gonna be able to kill. You're putting yourself in. You need more time to kill a certain hero.
You know, Jakiro is kind of, in some sense, considered to be a bit of a lane counter to Axe, just because he does so much magical damage that you can actually deal with this hero without him just spinning on top of you. You kite him. You essentially kite him in the lane and do magical damage enough to actually kill the guy before he kills you, and then it would also function as a counter to the tree. They go with the Earth Spirit. That's damage over time.
Yeah,
Good,
Flea classic.
Good
Flea
silence
classic, for
against
sure.
against the Phoenix too.
Yeah, not easy kills though with Treant and Axe. I always harp on Earth Spirits. If they don't have too many easy targets in the early game, they tend to just like fizzle out for a while because
Yeah.
they don't have
Mm.
great catch-up arm whatsoever.
It is a Spirit Vessel builder though against
10 seconds
the heals,
remaining.
and then against Axe, who has
It's
a
true.
lot of regen, and then also
5
is a very
seconds
tanky hero.
remaining.
These are three strength heroes, so Spirit Vessel is very, very good, and Earth Spirit obviously very capable of building into that. This would lead me to believe they're going to pick some sort of offlaner that's either pairs well with the Earth Spirit, which there's not all that much of,
Yeah.
or some Enigma that can just sit in the lane.
It doesn't look like a very good Enigma game
It
though,
doesn't,
does
'cause
it?
you're,
Like
you're against a
Tree,
tree.
Phoenix, and
What
then
about the old Darkseer Earth Spirit
No.
combo?
oh my god.
No. Like, this hero has been out of the game for so long. Even
Yeah.
in CIS regions, the teams who love to play him, he's gone. He's not in the game.
I feel like Pugna is there, but then you're gonna need someone who's a little bit beefier in your carry role, and it feels kind of awkward.
Pugna's not the absolute greatest versus Phoenix because you just egg versus Tree because you have
in the mid
interrupts
game,
for the health steal.
I was saying he's a Yules builder though, which is nice.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Actually, some sort of natural Yules builder will be really good in this game. Keep forgetting about the axe
Radiant
blade mail,
team pick.
especially when you're dealing with a hero like Mirana.
Oh, Mr. Bones. We haven't seen him in a while.
He's kind of fallen off since the nerfs.
They have so much frontline though with Treant and Axe that this feels really good to be a Clinks player.
Yeah, they need a range. They needed a ranged hero essentially. And what's the pick order?
They have the 2 in a row now for Axe.
They've
Pain
the
Axe.
They've the 2 in a row. So Whreck has the
10
last pick.
seconds
So we need a safe, likely mid here. The
5
Lena is
seconds
still in. You have to
remaining.
consider that whoever you pick here has to be able to lane against Clinks because they might send that mid,
Yeah.
which
so-
can always be frustrating.
But
So
Lynx can't
Huskers-
dodge too many stuff this game. Like, he can't dodge anything besides right clicks from Mirana.
Yeah, it's a bit of a strange Clinks pick. It denies like the Huskar. Clinks does deny a lot of cheese heroes, but I'd be very worried about a Broodmother pick if I was paiN. Although I know Brink, and I know that. I mean,
Dire
he asked me for
team
brood
back.
coaching, and I mean, like he's not that confident on brood when you're asking Jenkins Dota for brood coaching. You know. It's like, so I don't know about that. So morph pick.
Oh, morph against the Treant and Phoenix. This could go really well. Also, it gives the attack speed if he steals something
10
from
seconds
Klings, gives him
remaining.
invis.
Yeah.
It's a hard pick against
5
Axe later in the
seconds
game. We
remaining.
saw Seb in the TI finals just shredding Morphling with the blade mail.
And they did ban the DK. I think that was like again, we're talking about default safe mids. He's the guy that you go for. He can go with the range form versus the egg. Would have felt pretty good this game.
They need the sieging too. They have nothing to kill towers right now, especially in the early to mid game. Morphling eventually does, but it's just by virtue of being a carry.
But for the early game, you need to commit so much to kill a tower against Treant Protector.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
10
If you don't
seconds
kill it, you
remaining.
just waste the time.
Other mid lane tower killers was
5
Death Prophet,
seconds remaining.
Razor,
Yeah,
stuff like that.
they're
but
dead.
They're kind of dead. I mean, Viper's not a huge tower hitter, but could help in killing an egg and kiting an axe.
Give
and
me
stuff
some
like that.
Jakiro. Core Jakiro.
Core
I mean, honestly,
Hero.
they need wave clear too. Like, it feels like there's quite a bit missing from this, and they're gonna ban with the Lina themselves, who's kind of become one of those more classic siege heroes almost, right?
They could go for Ember. Ember
TA.
fits well.
How would they ever kill a building though?
To just take a fight, I
They
guess.
just kill everyone.
Yeah.
And I'd be super worried about a brood pick right now if I'm paiNX. There's no hero on this paiNX side that can deal with a brood. You have to pick something right now basically that
10
deals with brood.
seconds
What about
remaining.
Veno pipe mid? Does that work?
For paiNX,
Yeah.
5
Veno
seconds
pipe?
remaining.
if
Yeah,
you're-
you go for a pipe, Venomancer. Just like helping deal with like the
Dire
wombo
team
combo and stuff from Wheel.
Underlord.
Underlord, okay.
That's a brood.
There
Hero?
it goes.
We found him.
Off one game, but he showed up through the pit. There he is, Mr. Underlord.
They have 0 magical damage besides Phoenix.
Yeah, I guess I'm just envisioning some sort of an aura builder. Not necessarily pipe, I suppose, but it will be an Underlord, so it's an aura, but it's probably not mid. I mean, it could be with like that Radiance build and everything, but it's
Yeah,
likely
yeah.
going to be Mirana,
Seconds
we're
remaining.
thinking. I don't think mid one's popping off here or anything.
5
No, I'm not worried about the
seconds
brood pick.
remaining.
Brood does nothing versus Underlord. Spiders give him so much damage. Tinker. Oh,
Oh,
God, I was gonna call that. God
See?
damn it.
See, I saw the
Oh, no.
pipe.
Yeah, right.
See, this is
I
why you
was
need
gonna
the-
call that.
Well, why do you think I said the pipe?
I knew
mean,
I knew they were gonna do some
told you.
cancer
I
last
got you.
pick.
Yeah.
I was gonna
This
say
wizard smart.
Meepo too, maybe.
Well, when you have no tower push, Tinker's pretty good. I mean, Underlord's kind of okay because if you win that fight, he does do a ton of damage. It's kind of this weird siege engine in an odd way, especially if you give him an Aghanim's. But there's no IO here, so that's not happening. Yeah, I kind of like this from Wheel. You know, we wanted something a little cheesy, cheeky maybe. I think they found it in the Hail Mary Tinker.
Yeah, they have such a good base defense. Hail Mary.
Yeah,
A holy draft. if
I'd
you
say
will.
so.
I do
You
gotta
need
say,
Chen for Holy Draft and Omni Knight.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Tinker is a
10
pretty good
seconds
target though for an
remaining.
Earth Spirit to kind of pick on the early game. I don't know how frisky Flea's gonna feel to like
5
roam
seconds
around, or if he's
remaining.
gonna feel isolated to stay in one of the side lanes. But if you want to get back to a roaming Earth Spirit, there may be some better options. It started rough with like Tree and Axe, and it may still be rough because Tree can always participate in healing someone like the Tinker. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if he
This
gets
is-
the momentum.
This is a really rough Tinker game actually. In the laning phase, if he gets out of the laning phase, it's easy. But Earth Spirit is typically considered to be a laning counter to Tinker. One of the few heroes that you can just roll on at level 1 and annihilate him. And
Yeah, he can't
this-
run or do anything.
this Mirana is a kill hero in the lane, and Tinker with the movement speed nerfs, it's very hard to dodge arrows, to dodge hooks, to basically dodge anything because the hero is so slow. There is a huge threat of Brink essentially feeding in this game. It's a very, very hard game for him, but Wheel will know this. They know that Tinker does really well in
Yeah.
the mid game and that the early game is really hard. So presumably they're going to do whatever they can to take the focus off of him, allow him to just essentially jungle up, and eventually get to those bots. And then there's no issue. He
This it looks a lot like an alliance draft from Wheel. This is something the alliance have been doing a lot, where they have this tree and protector playing with the Clinks, and so the whole idea is the Clinks is on the side lane, and the tree basically just positions himself along the tree lines in between the Clinks and anywhere where they think the enemy heroes are coming from.
Yeah.
So the Clinks is a much easier time pushing, even though it tends to be a little bit difficult for the hero because you can't actually clear waves that
They
fast.
can kill towers really fast.
Oh, right, that's me. Production, please, with Mr. David, our observer, take us into the game. I want to watch murder.
Murder.
Counts?
Murder, death, kill.
And we're
Please?
gonna hop
I
into
forgot to
the
say
game.
please.
So
There it is.
there's gonna be 1, 2, 3 heroes on top, trying to secure the runes. We see that more often. Just
Before we get into it,
Yeah.
securing those
I
runes.
have a decree.
Okay, here it comes.
We talked about this one.
King's decree.
Dakota,
Yes.
you are biased towards Wheel. You want them to win.
Uh-huh.
Lacoste, you want paiNX to win.
I
Fair
want
enough.
paiNX to win, no matter what.
has spoken.
A failed attempt by paiN here, obviously, trying to make early moves to the top lane. Wheel just resilient as ever. They even have help nearby, so it's really no problem at all for them to fend off the trouble. Easy stuff.
Easy.
Seconds to
Yep.
battle.
So Bane with the Brain Sap level 1, I think they can contest Phoenix. Does not have Fire Spirits for quite some time. Actually, it's going to be ready when the rune spawns, but CCNC is here. Does not have anything skilled, no Nightmare into Arrow combo.
paiNX really using a lot of resources, though, in this top lane to just secure a bounty. Really says a lot. I think Wheel are just kind of coasting their way. They already have a game plan ahead of them, so...
Yeah, but paiN Gaming, man. Look at them.
Yeah.
They're still behind, but overall a better team. The advantage is on the side of Wheel.
Wheel
Less
is
than 1K though.
more handsome, I believe. So they always have that going for them, which is great. Decent blocking here. We got wards up on both sides of the mid lane. But
look
as you
at
can see,
Brink
Brink's pause is...
Oh, the no block
his,
strat.
His block was phenomenal, and CCC, of course, knew he could not block that well, just kind of handed it over. So.
Yeah, but Big Dong CCNC does not care about the blocks, just using the arrow on the creeps. He does not want to even hit the
I
hero.
mean, it's because he can't really last it well, so he has to arrow creeps to get last hits. But, you know, it's cute. It's cool. Bottom.
We can already see the advantage on side of paiNX. They just need one more CS.
The question is if they can find it, because traditionally paiNX have a hard time finding CS, but they'll probably be able to do it here.
Rates are really good at last hitting.
It is, but, you know, Axe is 4-1, so he's winning the last hit game right now for Wheel up here at the top.
Yeah, but what does it mean? You're picking those overpowered heroes.
Yeah, got him, man.
I mean, you're leaving them in the pool for the team, so they're just a smart group of kids who's going to take the opportunity to grab up someone like the mighty Axe to be able to take it. I mean, he's handling this lane by himself right now. And Flea, you know, cute little attempt at a roll, but Axe shrugs that off, and his, you know, brilliant support over here.
I mean, that Axe is so poor, Flea does not even want to kill him, because it's pretty useless to use the spells on him. He's not going to even get the gold.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, on the mid lane, we can see the domination coming out from CCNC. 6-0 against only 3-1, so 50% more actually.
I mean, Imran is probably supposed to do pretty good here, so if he didn't do that well, it would be more of an embarrassment for him. Brink is holding on, though. He's a late blossomer when it comes to the late game. He's just waiting and holding out for those ruby red shoes. I mean...
Yeah, we can see Trent Protector does not even know how to play the hero. No points in Nature's Guys yet.
I mean,
the trees are all there,
but he's got
too.
the leech seed here, which is obviously doing a good purpose. He's zoning back Ritsu from getting any easy CS. So this tree alone now is bullying back the lane. Free easy money for my boys is.
Yeah, but look at Derp Derp. That name does not sound smart.
It doesn't. I agree with you on that. But he's had the name Derp Derp forever, so I respect him. That's a Derp Derp song if I've ever heard one, though.
It was called Dirt Music.
Derp music.
So I felt like I had to hit it. I didn't know what it was going to sound like.
What is Phoenix doing? He's level 1 with Fire Spirit, trying to man up against the this mighty Earth Spirit.
Fully forced to use the roll away, but he'll get bullied out successfully here by Wheel, who've took utter control of this top lane. The cutting is now happening, and paiNX is just going to be in a bit of a kerfuffle because of it, obviously.
Yeah, we got to give huge credit to this Axe. How did he think of that amazing move? Just cut the wave.
Never seen that one before. That's for
Yeah.
sure. Ritsu's taking a lot of damage down here. He has no regen left. He's sending it out.
Yeah, he needs help.
Dakota, what do you think about his courier usage down here on the Morph lane?
It's a bit selfish, but,
Yeah.
you know, he needs all the extra help he can get right now. He's going to,
yeah, well
unfortunately,
said.
he's going to unfortunately have to, you know, limit the use for the rest of his team, and they'll all suffer for it. But, you know, Ritsu has got a strong resolve. So
Oh,
I'm
that
sure they'll
courier.
pull
Yeah,
it back,
this
but
stinker, look at him on mid, does not even get that there's a Invis Earth Spirit.
Better get the
Leave,
kill.
No mana
Better
for
get
arrow.
that
They're gonna
kill.
kill him without the arrow.
It took a lot of effort here, a lot more than I'm sure they'd like. They didn't even get it. Oh, Flea falls flat on his face. Brink, the god, jukes him through the trees. And unfortunately, paiNX are not going to be able to get that one. It was a nice effort, though. And look at this. They're going to pepper CCNC on the butt, on the way out. Maybe they even get the kill. Yes! Double effort. Sure, that's fine. Take the Phoenix. Take the Phoenix. But I think will walk away with their heads held
Those
high.
who understand Dota know that CCNC died there on purpose. He had no TP. It was pretty much a waste of time to go back and TP to the lane. This way, he can just TP back and continue to dominate his lane.
Excuses, of course. That's fine. We got rotations out from Brink, looking for the bottle. He'll just take his business back to lane. Flea's waiting for an opportunity because he's desperate for one. I'm not sure if he'll be able to find it. While trades continue here throughout the bottom lane. See Derp confident as ever walking forward.
If any of the players watch this cast halfway through,
Yeah.
they're gonna think you guys are such dicks.
Reminder, we're each biased for a team.
Oh, Lilith in problem. There's the bone. Too much damage,
Ooh,
but my
Ritsu.
boy Ritsu gets the last hit. Look at Build and Morphling. He doesn't even go for a waveform. That's how confident he is. Top lane, 40 yard. There's some nice body block, but yeah.
I mean, he lagged.
You need to practice.
He lagged probably a
practice
little bit
this
right there.
in
It's fine.
Demo
It's
hero.
fine.
The runes are gonna get
ADR,
picked up.
what if I take the rune right in ADR's face? That was a nice little grab by Wheel. ADR is going to be forced back. You could kill him, but now you're forcing him to step off and use the shrine. Meanwhile, by the way, a little something here. I think Brink got a kill. It's pretty good.
Damn.
Yeah, that was a really good rotation from a Tinker. Just going from a mid lane to the bottom lane with no boots, losing a lot of XP. Meanwhile, CCNC just continues to dominate.
I mean, he got a kill. He'll get that much closer to those boots of travel. And thus, what do lanes really mean?
Yeah, I mean,
to
if you want to
Tinker,
buy
you know?
boots of travel, you need to buy boots first, not buy the recipe.
Well, just like the argument you had for Ritsu, he doesn't need boots. He's confident, you know?
My boy Ritsu has boots.
He doesn't need waveform. So, but he's got boots.
Which is like the boots of skills.
Exactly.
Well said, Dakota.
I mean, maybe it's too hard for Tinker right now to last hit and use the courier at the same time. Maybe he should share the control.
I can't hear you too much over the domination of Axe in this top lane right now. 37 and 5 CS. He's got to be going right for the Vanguard, and I'm sure a Blink is on the horizon, and you could see him really snowball in this game.
Yes, I'm sad we're missing out on the excitement of Underlord versus Axe. I mean, that is a lane that I feel like one would want to watch for the rest of their lives.
We don't need to watch it. I just want to make sure I remind everybody
Yeah.
that this is happening right now.
They even rotate Bone on top. How pathetic is that?
Yeah, you may think it's pathetic if you're looking at the perspective from paiNX, but they're actually 3 levels ahead looking to set up a big play here. When it happens, I'll show you.
Harassment on Axe. He has a Vanguard, but they're manning up. Bane, level 2 Brain Sap. They can use it if they want to. There's going to be a root coming out from Treant Protector. Roll from Earth Spirit, but nice save from my boy Bane.
It's cute. It's cute, but is it going to be enough to hold them out? This is a 3v2, and if they can't find a way to turn it around, that'd be unfortunate. Decent stun there from Flea.
Axe is playing so well, just using the right click. Starts the clicking on the heroes. The very smart movement from paiNX. They're swapping the lanes.
Yeah, easily imposing his will, of course.
I mean, they need to adapt, and they know how.
So it's a level 4 Clinks now versus the 5 Morphling?
Yeah, he's close to 5.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Mid
Sorry.
lane,
Yeah,
Mirana
no
misses the arrow, but he's gonna kill him anyway.
Is
This
he?
guy's so
I don't
dead.
know.
There's
Okay,
a
he may have
laser
gotten
is on
him.
cooldown. That's
It's a fluke. That's what they say.
it's a level and a half advantage. Did he even buy boots? Yeah. Okay, so boots and gauntlets. This boots of travel is not gonna come anytime soon.
They'll come when they're needed. I mean, I think Brink is just pacing himself a bit.
That's a positive
Dude,
way
he's
of,
not getting any
of
last
looking into
hits.
things.
I mean, he doesn't need to get last hits right now. He just has to get his last hits eventually, guys. It's a long game ahead of us here. I mean, if you look at the game plan of Wheel, it's obviously, you know, pushing for the later innings.
It's usually what I hear Tinker players say.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really need the last hits now.
No.
guys. It's
Mirana
fine.
going on him on mid. Roll from Earth Spirit. Boy, you just died. What are you doing on a mid lane?
Yeah,
Arrow
a lot-
misses
Oh.
again.
I
It
mean,
doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, it does matter. It does matter. Fortunately, CCNC, you know, misses another arrow. But it is a lot of pressure on Brink. But
They don't want to go too hard on him.
he'll find a way to kind of pull this one out. It's a lot of focus that this Tinker's drawing on himself. Just, you know, again, means that there's going to be negligence on the Axe, allowing him to really become a problem later.
Oh, yeah, there's a stack. Beautiful.
This dress might be too tight, but in the end of the day, I'm going to be right. paiNX is just too good for Wheel. We can see already less than 1k advantage. Still, they want to keep this exciting.
Dire's
Mirana has
bottom
bottle.
tower is
Oh,
under
it's so scary too. Like
Haste. Yep.
you never know if he's just gonna take morph and then grab that Phoenix and then suddenly dive on you. Currently, he does not have the skill
Roll
point for it.
Spirit.
I mean,
Roll
that was
Spirit,
that was
huh?
a nice little bit of harassment there. Wheeler prepared though, obviously.
There's the
a
kick.
stun. Okay, gets just derp. Not a big deal.
Oh, gonna heal up the team there. Nice leech seed. Look at that value heal.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, had to use a salve too. Nas value.
All right.
Tinker already forced to leave the lane level 9 against level 7.5.
It was by his choosing, I'm sure.
It's definitely a Mirana favored lane, I think. This Tinker's so slow.
Top lane, Ritsu, really low on HP, but starts morphing. Bone has a lot of damage, but I don't think they can burst him.
It
No
was
points in waveform at all.
Still, yeah.
just asserting dominance in the lane. That's all that's necessary for now.
I mean, they have no stuns either, so he's always gonna be able to morph.
All right, here we go. This is the time. Axe is in the mid lane, and you know he's not going to do anything right now. He's just going to show himself in the mid lane, saying that I'm here, and you can't bully my Tinker like this anymore.
So I find with these Miranas, they often get a lot of net worth of the mid lane. They have a hard time actually making use of it because they need setup, right? Like, you can't just, like, run around and throw arrows. You're not some Storm Spirit or something like that zipping on people. So paiN, he's got to be doing it, but he's getting combo down here. Psych! It's a bait.
Oh, Phoenix in a bit of
Phoenix.
trouble.
Yeah, Ritsu's just gonna finish him. Easy job. It's like taking a candy from a baby. CNC level 9 region in the bottle. There's 100 HP on that tower. Nice
Oh, the
juke.
leap.
Wheel, just, you know, trying to keep paiN on the tip of their toes is all.
So what I like in this game is that the Miranas, like, when they tend to have this problem, it's because they don't have good kill partners, but they have Earth Spirit and paiN, which is really nice this
Yeah,
game.
like
And
her kill partner just rolled behind the tower and left, so.
Yeah, he missed big time.
yeah.
That's the only mistake paiN made so far.
that
Oh,
wasn't
is
even
it?
a mistake, dude. Look, he was lagging. They had to pause. For the enemy teams pausing for him because they could tell he was lagging.
So Lacoste, I know you're a big fan of this paiN squad, and I just want to know like what you think the end point for this draft is. Like, what's their win condition?
It's a good word.
Thank you.
Yeah.
They're gonna need to get tanky on the Underlord, get that pipe up, so Tinker will be quite useless. Once you get the Crimson Guard as well against the Bone, they can group up as 5 and take the towers. Also, the Roche is easy target for them. They have Mirana. They can easily arrow it. Firestorm works on the Roche, not as good as it was before, but still does the damage.
Is there any particular player on wheel that you would say is you know
No.
a win
Good? No.
No, I mean like a win condition. Like they can be abused. You know,
Well,
skill wise, you know, intelligence wise, anything like that.
nothing that comes to my mind right now.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if Tree had wanted to, he could have made this game, you know, a lot easier if he got living armor, but he didn't. So this towers, they're not going to need the extra bit of health. All right, they'll be resilient and strong and be able to hold out for the later game because that's Wheel's real focus. paiN easily distracted. They're just going to get caught up in their own business and they're not going to be pushing the game forward. And that is when Wheel is going to catch them with their pants down.
They need to kill this mid tower. 55 HP, Axe just going in, does not care. The problem is Earth Spirit is level 2, 11 minutes in. We can see a solo kill
Nah, it never
Underlord
happened.
against Klings.
That didn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about. Mid lane, trouble, potentially for CCNC. He
Man.
leaps away.
They couldn't get that tower. It's going to get denied.
It's a nice tower defense actually from wheel.
Yeah, just deny it, guys.
Pressuring the top tower.
Forcing
There's
so
Mirana
much.
ulti, but not the best one since Ritsu is showing on the top lane.
Is he going to steal that tower? They did not deny the tower.
They're
Yeah.
going to go for the tower.
They're actually leaving
They're
the
going
one
to go
mid.
for the kill first,
They're going
and
to get
then
the kill
the tower.
and the tower.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, well, you know, I bet Wheel did that on purpose, okay?
Totes.
I mean, maybe they're not
They're
sharing the
holding
information.
out for the late game, I think.
Yeah.
Ritsu was showing on top under Mirana ulti.
You inflate the net worth of your opponent so that way when you pop the pinata later, there's more candy to be bursted
Right.
out.
Ah, genius.
And you know with the Tinker that you can do that. Tinker
Absolutely.
does a lot of pinata popping
Yeah.
into the late game.
I gotta say, we gotta talk about the fact this Underlord is absolutely destroying. Like, this Axe had so many more last hits, and Axe can't kill a Morphling, as you can see.
Yeah, but they
here.
can die to Trinity. I mean, to Earth Spirit, he already had a Dust as well, so not a good place to be.
Why is Earth Spirit level 4 at 12 minutes, Lacoste? What's the
That's
play
the only
here?
mistake, because he missed that one roll, which set him back a lot.
Okay. So, like, everybody makes mistakes. You know? It's-
Definitely.
Yeah, lots of those things, those mistakes, rolls and arrows of this game I've seen. But it's fine, you know. I mean, it's gotten them by for now.
To those who just started watching, we're not dicks on purpose.
Yeah.
I mean, we are actually, but we just want to be biased. There's a Fiend's Grip on top on Phoenix. Ritsu with the small stun. No points in waveform. Level 8, just maxing out that adaptive strike. Has Morbid Mask, which means that he's not going to go to base ever, because he's not going to die this game.
Whew. Guys, I don't want to say this game's over, but I'm calling this game over.
It's a rough game for
I
Wheel
see
to warm
zero
up into.
chance.
Yeah,
But, you know, they gotta warm up.
I agree with you. There's zero chance for paiN to come back into this game, given that the Tinker is now closing in on those boots of travel.
He has the money now.
It's over, dude.
It is absolutely over. I
He's
agree.
online. He's
Yeah.
getting online.
He's completely
Hello?
online. The boots of travel are online. His TPs are going to be online.
The dial-up noises, they're firing.
We're online and stable. Unlike yesterday, we're
I don't
gonna
have
be
a
fine.
soundboard for dial-up. Sorry. Maybe tomorrow.
Here we go. Ziz with a casual defense up here against CCNC, who's been very objective forward.
You can see how smart CCNC is, building into Dragonlance just to tank up so he can't die from a combo once Axe gets a Blink Dagger, but they should try to go back. Axe has it right now, but amazing positioning from Lelis.
What a nightmare.
Axe hoping to get a strong debut with the Blink Dagger, but came up a bit short.
Dakota,
though.
tell me why is Treant Protector level 5 and no points in Living Armor?
Tree's been just kind of catching up with his old friends in the trees, chilling out for a bit, all right? And
you have to make time for family, even if you're playing.
exactly.
Axe, is he gonna use the call on the target? That's gonna be only paiN they can.
They got it. Easy
They
run
can let
down.
him die.
The
They
first
really
of
don't
many
care about
to
it.
come.
What an easy pickoff. That
The
was
morale is getting boosted.
Like, how can you be that out of position if you're a paiN? I can't believe this guy's a professional player.
Dang.
Harsh.
But true.
Meanwhile, Underlord is just owning this game, top of the net worth. Underlord's winning this game, guys. This game's just, it's actually over. I have zero faith in Wheel to bring this back.
Yeah, like you're right. He is winning the game for Wheel because
They picked Underlord.
No, because he's spending so much time out of position that the Tinker just getting these free waves in front of his tower.
Oh, Bone, he wants to get the rune, but oh, he actually gets it. Do they have a reveal? Treant Protector is level 6, but amazing silence coming up from Stanking. He's gonna use it right now. Nice lead on Axe, can't blink.
Oh, what a kick.
Tinker is coming. This is gonna be a mega kill for Ritsu. Misses and call. There's a also wasted ulti from Phoenix.
I mean, pretty good egg to zone them back and away, and the fight is over with just a 1-1. So, considering the positioning, I think Wheel really did a good job having the strong arm
I'm
there.
gonna amend the decree, by the way. You have to be biased for paiN. I'll be biased for Wheel.
That's good because paiN X is the best.
At
mean,
losing, yes.
I mean, paiN
Correct.
X is
That is
undefeated
correct.
today.
And they will continue to be. Because I can't see it, man. I don't know. They need to get so many kills, that Treant and that Tinker, and they're just not going to do it. This is going to happen, Treant. Now, what's his job? He's supposed to have this invis, right? He's protecting the Clinks. All right, he's going to protect the Tinker right now. So where's Derp going? He's getting a bounty rune. Wow. 52 seconds in. Bounty rune scouted out.
He's
He
looking
doesn't even
for
expect it to
kills.
be there. So he walks right past it.
Axe, oh my god, CCNC, what a player. There's a Fiend's Grip on an Axe, is gonna
PaiN
use
had
the
all the
arrow.
spells.
Yeah, but he's
Has
so fat.
Starstorm, gonna hit
So
him twice. That's only level 1 Ray from Phoenix. Nice sleep on that Phoenix as well. No roll whatsoever, they're just
Such a
gonna
waste of so many spells
leave
for
him.
an Axe,
Yeah, I mean, sure, you got a cool little leap back, and that's great. But really, at what cost? Axe? Nice.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
What a nice arrow that was.
You know, as much as I'm in favor of paiN X, I just really want to give credit to that Treant for walking right past that bounty rune so he can come back at a later minute mark to get more gold. I mean,
No, it's so that somebody with a bottle can pick it up. The thing
right,
is,
yeah.
I understand, like, if you're not a support player,
Right.
that you wouldn't understand, the value of sacrificing yourself for
that makes more sense, yeah.
your cores, but
So, I mean, it's definitely not going to get to 20 minutes and he'll still be there, right? Like, he's going down there right now in the Clinks to get it. This is all part of the plan.
yeah, exactly.
they're hitting their tier 3
Oh,
tower.
yeah.
17
Oh, look at
minutes.
that. Yeah. Oh,
There
my
it
God.
is.
That's a bounty
That
rune.
was that was the value play.
And you could just tell that the communication was there, that he knew that
He
was
told,
there.
Treant Protector told Clinks to pick up that boundary.
Yeah.
Dire's middle
Wow.
tower has been denied.
Yep.
Well done to Wheel. I mean, just credit there.
Typical paiN fans take so long to figure these things out.
I know.
Radiant's
It's ridiculous.
structures are
You know, brain lag, paiN fans,
Yeah.
hand
like-
in hand us.
I like what Treant is doing. Like, he
Losing?
knows that they have no damage over time, so he's not even skilling Living Armor.
Oh, yeah, because he doesn't want Morphling to take it, because he knows he's just going to get replicated every fight, and you can't stop it or anything.
Well, there's no point in defending these towers because they would prefer for paiNX to be baited by trying to push high ground because pushing high ground into Tinker is obviously impossible. But paiNX, given that all of their players are very narcissistic men,
Say it without laughing. Jesus.
they will push thinking that their advantage is greater.
Yeah,
than
right.
Which
it
is
actually is.
which is really Wheel's game plan. A false sense of security. Inflate the pinata, move forward, unleash the floodgates of money
Dakota.
towards the Tinker. He'll farm up all that money. He'll farm up your lives, your souls, and then Wheel will roll over your ass in the later game.
Exactly.
And you know what they're gonna be doing the whole time? Whistling.
Imagine,
dumbass.
Imagine a car rolling over a pinata.
Right.
And the pinata is paiNX.
Yeah.
That'd be a very
Yeah.
pretty pinata, because that X looks really good. Because
Okay.
our artists are the best artists. Nice logo.
Well,
Wow, you
I
just
mean,
copied an emoji. Congratulations.
have you seen the
Really
the Wheel
creative.
logo? I mean,
But you're paiN with an X.
It's
Creative.
Look, I'll tell you, this knockoff Philadelphia Flyers P is damn nice, okay?
I mean, you could have very easily gone with paiN 69. You didn't go with it. paiN
Oh,
XXX.
smoke
So many
from
opportunities.
Team Disabled. Let's see what they can do.
paiN 420. No, they disable you. Like,
Yeah. That's what you look like when you play
oh
them.
man, paiN players, they just don't get comedy. So
Nice, we're paying players now.
The scan
Whatever.
connected. Ritsu can't get out,
he
but he
gets
started
some.
morphing. Do they want to use everything? Train Protector gets arrow. That's 5-second arrow. They're using everything on Ritsu, but he morphs back. There's the ulti, but he
Gets the
still
ulti out
dies.
before he
Call
dies.
ready.
Nice.
You do
Nice
not
call.
want to focus this
Huge
morphling.
egg.
Oh, get that egg.
Egg. Are they hitting it? Nice egg. Dies in 1 second. CCNC way too tanky. Look at this.
Pain
Big boss,
Noda.
Underlord. They're going to lose every single hero on
Axe,
the side. Where's the
wonderful
Dax?
job pulling them away from the base,
Pulls them
milking
away.
out the time.
Axe is really buying time.
it's
He's
such
buying
a
so
bait.
much time.
Such a
They
bait.
can't even get him.
Oh my god.
Long gone.
Man, I mean,
They're not even gonna get an objective.
PaiN in the dust.
Oh
that's
my
an
God.
unbelievable bait. Like, the fact that you would let 4 heroes die like that, too, just really sells it, I think, to paiN.
What does paiN get out of it, though, really?
Yeah, a couple thousand gold.
What else?
Great positioning,
All
some
right.
wards down on the map.
That's all.
No big deal.
This
Nothing.
is just pushing.
I don't know what
towards
that even
the,
says.
The pinata pop moment is the thing, and every single one of these Wheel
Wow.
games that you watch, there is a pinata pop moment.
You
and
guys
we-
got pinata problems right now. That's
we-
10K.
That doesn't.
This is
doesn't
a
feel-
titanium pinata.
well,
Pinata's getting
Good
huge.
luck.
We're going to pop it.
We're the
All right.
P90X pinata.
we have
This
diamond.
pinata is jacked.
Diamond wheels is the hardest material in the world,
Exactly.
other than rune.
Like rune? Like rune skimmy?
Yeah, like.
Oh, okay,
rune
got
or
you.
like
The rune
dragon.
shimmy?
Yeah.
Arrow does not connect. This bone has no items whatsoever, so they don't even want to kill him right now.
It's a late game.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that Tinker really progressing there
Late game,
Going
guys.
for Kaya as a third item. Very nice.
for us.
It's gonna be the. No, it's the burst potential for the Morphling. We saw in the last fight how close he was. It was, roughly 10% away from killing the Morphling. And
Yeah, one of his HP bars.
Exactly. That's exactly what the,
Oh,
the
do
Kaya.
and roll. Tinker, pretty imbalanced hero, manages to blink out even though he took the damage.
Perfectly balanced.
paiN forced to use the Midnight
Oh,
Shadow
dust.
to make it away. We do get a dust out from Wheel for the chase. Nice
What an egg.
to save. Axe jumps in with Derp. They try to surround Ritsu. Looking to go for the finish, but can't quite get it yet.
Underlord TP's right into the egg.
Oh, look at this man.
I
He's
mean,
insane.
This hero's so OP. Of course, he can just do whatever he wants.
Like, he just can't die. I don't get how this hero's in the game.
And he hits the arrow as well. That's gonna be
I mean,
four.
Because the
for
arrow's like basically
nothing.
global range. Like, these heroes are OP.
Sleeps him,
I guess
unsleeps
that's
him,
Dota
sleeps
2
him.
now.
Like, how could you
That's
not
gonna
hit
be
that
a
arrow?
godlike.
I just think it shows so much skill from paiNX to be able to use his Underlord in a dominant Underlord meta. You know,
Yeah.
everyone knows the hero does, and yet look at him, absolutely
Wheel-
destroying this
Wheel
game.
could play Underlord with their feet.
Right, they just choose not to. Look, he's not even moving. ADR knows this game's so over.
I mean, he's probably playing Lords Online right now. Like, he doesn't care about this game because it's so easy to play with an Underlord.
That's a fair point.
I don't know. I feel
That's,
like
that's a good reason to pick him.
the thing with Wheels, I know they're a very experimental team, and they're probably going to save a lot of their picks for the playoffs.
Oh, okay, when they totally make it, right?
They're already in game number 2, guys.
Yep.
And they've already won that game.
Is there a reason why Wheel was not invited?
Wait, paiN X
directly?
has a
directly.
Into the playoffs? Yeah,
Yeah.
because That would be closest to like a direct invite at that point, because we already know that they
They are going to qualify anyway.
Yeah, we have to have an opportunity for all these other teams to really grind against some of the best out there.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Well, they're the type of team they like to practice things too. It was like by request that they're in this.
Let me tell you that the whetstone of Wheel is not offering a whole lot of resistance here for the sharpness of paiN X. All right? This is like the garbage quality whetstone. This is like you found this in the trash bin out back behind the sharpening store. That's Wheel.
It's a nice sharpening store though.
No.
It's in the it's in the nice part of town. You know?
There's an In-N-Out nearby.
There's no raccoons in that trash. I'll tell you that
I got
much.
you. No trash pandas?
No trash pandas today.
Oh, well, if I were a Wheel fan and I were like, oh, my team can totally come back here because they got Tree and Tinker, I don't see that happening. Do you guys really think they can do it? Do you think
Of course they can.
The comeback's
I mean,
there?
obviously.
Well, sell it to me. Sell me a comeback.
It's so simple when you look at this draft. Like, even despite the fact that paiN X has picked 5 basically like broken heroes that shouldn't be allowed in the game in general.
Right.
Wheel still has excellent late game. Essentially, they understand that these paiN X heroes are broken, but the counter to them is that nobody understands that they're not as good in the late game as these Wheel heroes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
They
like,
have
yes,
a
they are
gem.
overpowered.
Where's that grip?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Nice
Tanner.
talk.
Yeah, nice bait
Nice
of the
dodge on
gem.
the arrow.
I mean, nice feed over. Just a false sense of security as we begin this.
Diving and diving. Ritsu trying to catch up.
Ritsu can't even egg. Why would he dive in there?
They think they got the axe, but the axe actually has them. Okay, the axe definitely has them now.
Oh, man.
Axe won.
They can't get away from him now.
They're not even getting objectives. Like, I don't know what
Axe
paiN
is
is.
really doing a good job there.
They're
Hitting
getting
them
distracted.
with the balls in their knees.
I mean, that's fine. You're getting kills, but you're not getting objectives. Remind me how you win Dota.
Throne.
Exactly. And
Yeah,
how's
or
the
a
throne on
15K
wheel?
lead at 24 minutes.
It looks great. The throne's standing strong. Every structure inside the wheel base is still there.
What's the number on the pinata you guys are looking for here? Like 30K lead? Does that sound about right?
Give
We
us
halfway
more.
there?
Yeah, if you guys
Yeah.
want to
I don't-
inflate the
go-
pinata that big.
Go to a party and ask a kid, how much candy do you want on the pinata? They're not going to give you a number. They want infinite candy, you know, as much as they can get. Fill that pinata up to the brim.
Put it in there where you're willing to give, all right?
Exactly.
Because it's going to get taken.
Okay. All right.
What do
There
you have
better
to
be
say
double bubble.
about the Train Protector with no points
Bubba,
and living
double
armor,
bubble.
25 minutes in.
Living
armor.
Look at it,
armor,
it's gonna
you
come
don't
into
even
play.
need it in this game. You don't even need living armor.
Nice taunt on the creeps.
With the creeps and the spins, look at the damage.
Wow, they got that position
Look
5,
at
guys.
setting an example.
Well,
right
I don't
now.
know if it's fair to call him position 5 when he's ahead of both supports on the Dire team.
Well, only by...
Do they get
100.
both position 5 slots so that both the supports on paiN are just position 4s? Is that how that works?
Look who's ahead now.
Look how much money is still on the map for Wheel. Like, these are great numbers and everything for paiN X, but that's
that's a
because they've
good
already
point.
gotten all the outer towers.
Yeah.
Wheel has towers on the map still to take. Imagine once those towers go down.
Worth more.
Do you want
I
to live in
think.
that world as a paiN fan? Can't even,
I
can't
don't...
even get through without laughing.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I would want to live in that world.
The
Ritsu
fight
with
is
the-
there for Wheel.
With the clarity, Ritsu probably thinks it's a double damage. He thinks he has a double damage. It's a clarity, Ritsu. Come on. What are you, dumb? It's not a double damage. You
Oh,
can't
he's
kill
waiting.
this Clinks.
He's waiting and debating here.
Oh, this axe.
Watch
They
Ritsu get
have a
baited
gem.
right here.
No.
He's gonna get baited. He's
No.
waiting for him to finish that move. He knows that.
Ah.
There he goes.
Full duration.
Got
grip.
baited.
taunt.
Easy baited. Wasted grip.
Yeah, they got that Earthshaker. And that's an Earth Spirit even. We don't even need Earthshaker.
I
Have
can't
you had enough
hear
yet?
you guys.
Okay, well,
It's
let me
real quiet
let me-
over
let
that,
me-
that
let
wheel
me ask you a question.
grandstand.
Let me ask you a question.
Mm.
Do I see a death timer on the Tinker? That's not. Is this TV a little too small? I don't see a death timer on
Oh,
the Tinker.
that's not a dead timer. That's Kaya Tinker.
Yeah.
Well, he's got nearly 3,000 gold. So just wait.
Well, let me
Ritsu
see,
is in. Oh, he almost gets him.
What an overcommittal.
Now, you see, it actually takes longer for him to regen in the base than to respawn because he's such a low level in the Phoenix. So Ritsu's just doing some real tactics here. He doesn't actually need the gold.
Where's the Stinker? He's late to the party. They need to use the glyph. Train Protector finally has the
Because
one
they already
point in living
piped,
armor.
duh.
Does not use it during the glyph, which is a huge mistake. They're gonna catch that Tinker.
No, they're not. They can't catch the Tinker.
They can't do anything.
They know they have to sack the tier 3, but that's fine because you still got your racks. Didn't even need to pull out of your full defense. I mean, it's a small, microscopic win for paiN X right now.
This game would be so much easier if paiN X wasn't allowed to pick what is essentially a completely broken hero in this patch in the Underlord.
It's like they didn't have a draft.
Yeah.
you think it was maybe paiN just picked the heroes for Wheel, and Wheel were forced into this? Is that what you think happened here? Is that the only explanation for this game?
I mean, they're probably abusing some sort of bug or something. I know.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
Yeah.
I know that paiNX are big, scripters and bug abusers, and they just will do whatever they can to win, So, that's why they have the Underlord,
Thank you, Wheel fan number 2.
You're
Congratulations.
You're welcome.
Reminder: this is a bias cast. Incoming Reddit hate thread.
Out of context, this would be so bad. Oh god.
But this game is so bad because they have 7 kills and they're down 18k, and it was over 20 minutes ago. Literally.
I
Not
know.
even flaming. Not even being a bias cast. This game was
actually
over.
dealing some
Oh, what are you
serious
talking
damage on
about?
tier 3.
Because I'm game's over.
I'm seeing a new window of opportunity. That's right, because Wheel finds them and they fly through them in a wheelchair.
It's not like you guys are just giving up. It's like, oh, we lost. They see that they can still win this game. I mean, they drafted for it.
They are opportunists, I think is what it is.
Yes.
Oh, maybe they'll find one day.
It looks like they are going to find one.
Arrow is
That's-
gonna
That's a
connect.
Wheel hero.
Yeah, he's baiting with the.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I understand.
More
they're not even getting any
focus being pulled
objectives.
away,
What is Tinker doing?
distracting
He
the
can't even
Underlord.
blink out.
You can when you blind him.
Oh, look at this.
He's gonna get him.
He's gonna. No, he's not. See? Double
What a
blink
hero.
away. One more blink out, unless that hits, which it won't.
Such a bait.
I mean, it would be pretty embarrassing if you die to Underlord as.
Yeah, can you imagine? That'd be like
He's
if you
just-
died solo as a Clinks.
He's keeping him in the bot lane, though. It's like a total waste of time for the Underlord.
I mean, they're not hitting the base.
Look at this flea, already one step ahead, knows where Axe is.
Tinker
Standing.
wards galore.
Break is going to know that that's there.
Yeah,
And
it's just
another
so obvious 'cause
tower,
it's a Tinker,
another
you know.
tower for Wheel. Remember when I said that money on the map is eventually going to get taken from
Yeah,
Wheel?
there it is.
The
Oh,
money's coming.
who's that? They're scouting. They're going to find him. No. paiN's trying to make some big plays here with this
Bane's just going to
courier.
get the courier killed.
They have a sentry.
We'll see if Bane's
They
big
have
plays
a
or being
sentry.
irresponsible, guys. Let's see.
Oh, the backup, the team.
Is it going to be too late?
Mech.
It is too late. They're going to try to fight forward here. Flee from
narrow.
the front. I mean, Wheel allowed the lineup there, and both of them go down.
Easiest money of my life.
Yeah, easiest money for Wheel once they win this game. And move on.
Gotta stay positive.
I'm trying. I am positive. I'm positive that's 20K of net worth that's going to swing back to Wheel when they hold the high ground.
Well said. I agree.
I love what Klinks has queued up.
Is it a rapier?
No,
Is it a shadow amulet?
just a couple of.
Oh, just some
bucklers.
bucklers. Oh, okay, yeah, maybe that's their best bet here.
Holding out right here. paiNX, an effort being made, but here come the buybacks. Here
What
comes the
a
big
taunt.
plan. This is what
Huge
Wheel
egg.
have been going for the whole time. Big opportunities here. They're trying to get a hold of CCNC. He's able to leap back and out. The egg zones him back.
Whoa, Tinker's dead.
Tinker hands over his own life.
Again.
Ritsu going in pretty deep here, but it could be risky.
Perceptive kick.
All right, well, it's Wheel. They're doing their best when they have the back again. Okay, Wheel is in game number 2 now. They're ready to go. And
It's just the best of one at this point is the thing. Like, you have to go in with the mentality. Like, being an experienced team, they're going to go with the mentality. It's just
Yeah.
the best of one
let's
now.
remember, it's not a best of 3, guys. This is a 2-game series, and while paiNX may have somehow taken the win in game number 1,
Right.
Wheel could take game 2, and then
Yeah.
it's as if, Wheel won the whole time.
Yeah. Every single game matters, and what matters the most is winning the last game. That's what matters.
Then you're in the potential winner interview, and you
Exactly.
get camera time.
Oh, that's
So-
true. That's
so Wheel
sponsor
are just-
plugs,
Yep.
Yeah, you guys are really getting there. I mean, that pinata is now massive. It's a whole 1-game pinata.
We weren't talking.
We've surpassed net
The
worth.
thing is, you're thinking too small. You're thinking this is a
No, it's a very big pinata.
No.
Don't worry, it's not nothing small about it. In
you
fact,
you think it's a gold pinata? I think
Right.
it's a morale pinata. What's going to happen is this team paiNX is going to absolutely crumble after Wheel, essentially, drafts real heroes in the next game and stomps them. It's going to destroy their morale.
It was a feeler game, I think. I think they were just kind of. We'll let paiN and see what they have. We're Wheel. We don't want to give away our whole strategy in game number 1. It's our debut of King's Cup.
So I just messaged CCNC, and he told me they were playing with mouse only.
Mouse only,
Yeah.
right?
wow,
Well, that's
yeah,
funny
that does not
'cause,
surprise
That
me.
explains why Wheel, lost. in the
Actually
end.
had a chance.
No, you see.
Well, Wheel was playing with a race car setup, is what they told me. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why. Well, that was actually a hilarious game. Thanks for the decree that we were going to be forced bias against each team. We're not being actually biased, but a lot of fun. And
It's good. That was about the only lighthearted part about that whole game because it was a stomp.
It was
over very fast. Those kills mid on the Tinker were rough.
Yeah.
He did not get a recovery into the jungle at all. He only ever amounted to the Kaya. But that's it. You know, you get
Rough
your two
time.
basic items and
They did.
nothing to go.
They did a really good. Okay, the bias is over, but they paiN did a really good job at pressuring the Tinker early, knowing that he was essentially extremely easy to kill in the early game. But after that, he could present a problem. So they just kept on pressuring. And one thing that you can see in paiN's play is that they were sacrificing a lot to go for those early towers because against a Tinker, you know that if you don't get those early tier 1s, the game is exponentially harder, especially when you have a tree on the enemy team as well. Unfortunately, he did not go for the living armor, which is definitely a mistake on his part. You really need to go for those tier 1s. So they played really well around the enemy draft, essentially, despite not having an excellent Tinker counter in the game.
Yeah.
And it was a cheese pick. It was a cheese pick, and the cheese pick got countered.
It's like, how long were they holding that mid-tier 1? We're like, they should deny it. They should deny it. It's because, well, they don't want to deny it because they think they're going to heal it, but
We're gonna get
there
it.
was
We're gonna
no
get
heal.
a couple of kills. And yeah, huge mistake you pointed it out on Treant Protector. 25 minutes
Yeah.
where he got to level 1 of heal, which is...
Well said, yes.
all right. Well, I'm ready to see what kind of changes Wheel are going to be making for game number 2. But paiN X's hot streak does continue here. I'm sorry, my lady who is play-by-play, but I'll send us home here as we cut to a break. We'll return for game 2 of Wheel versus paiN X.